fade to, okay, again, a comb over, okay, to the side, okay. So then I'm gonna maintain the natural look, okay, of his hair. Now, to be able to start cutting his hair, I did shampoo his hair twice, okay, I did only shampoo, and now I'm applying a grooming, nothing else more than just like a serum that is gonna help me to, when I'm sectioning, helping me for sectioning, helping having more control of the hair, help glue the hair together and have more precise in cutting line, and also has memory. When I say memory, because it has a little bit of hold, once I finish cutting, I can blow dry and the hair will stay in the same spot, the same place that I blow dry and style, and then I can do the sides if this is the case. So that's what groom means. So now, right here, I'm just going to follow its natural growth pattern to start sectioning. So from my cowlick, you see this hair? This hair wants to go this way, and this hair wants to go forward in that direction, and here as well. And this one wants to come down because the hair goes like this, clockwise direction. Okay, now here is my cowlick. Now I can do one thing to be more natural. So here, I just kind of groom forward with the grooming product with the wider side of the comb, and I can see where the hair, the contours of the hair start rounding off, and that where is the hair is going to separate more from top, and with this transition area, and with my finger I can kind of tap it down. Now I know where exactly the hair separates itself from the sides naturally. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to groom all the hair down to the mid-recession, and I'm going to cut in square layers, flat layers, which is gonna give me a square shape. At the same time, I can control how high, you know, if I have experience as a barber, I can control how high I'm gonna stop with my clippers. In vertical, now I kept my fringe long because the hair from here travel all the way from here, 2 fingers behind my outline here, and then I keep cutting in vertical. So here I'm grooming down, and I'm going to put my base on mid-recession, but if I cut too high, the hair will spike. This side, I'm gonna choose from one side that is gonna be disconnected, because this hair is gonna be combed over this side. So here, what do? I groom the hair, okay, choose my length, and I cut it. So that's my first section. So now when I groom it back, so I got my next section, I push the hair like 1 finger width behind my first section, and then you can kind of use your comb and groom the hair, and your section will be right behind, like this way. So I groom the hair, and my section is right here. If I release the hair, you're gonna see that's what I need to cut. So always cut following your first section, starting from here, from the apex. Okay, I take one section, hold the hair, I cut with my blending shears, and I remove some weight, and I groom the hair away, and I can never pick up the same section. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna create a hole here if I pick up the same section. So now, every time I cut, I move my shears and I cut it again. So when it gets to the fringe, I'm just gonna cut once at the tip of the hair, and then I come back on the other side. I'm going to check if his fringe, it is even. First section, I'm pulling 9 degrees straight down, 9 degree. My second section, I'm pulling the hair elevated. Actually, I said wrong. I pulled my first 0, and I pulled my second elevated, and my third elevated as well. 90 degree now. I'm already creating my style. I'm gonna gain some time because now the top is done and the side's gonna be done in a minute. Number 2 closed. So now I'm going to stay like a finger width with my number 1 below when I was debugging with 2. First graduation line with the number 1 closed. Right above my hairline, I'm going to create my second graduation line with my 0 close. Debug with the 1 close, I create my first guideline, second guideline with 0. So now I need to start working nose line. I'm going to use my magic clip, half open to start, and then I'm gonna close down my lever to remove this line here. My second guideline. When I say second, it's not because the one is on the top, it's because the one is beneath, because that was the one that I created after my number 1 closed. Working on my way down with my lever. Zero open. When I'm blending lines, that's why I use my magic clip. It's just because it's lighter for me to work and maneuver my clippers well. If I want to go high, I open up my lever a little bit and I can go high. If I want to work with the corners high, open up all the way, working with the edge of the blades. Now I'm going to work with my trimmer. As always, mark my line and push the hairline that I just made it. I just did it up, rub, and then tilt it, kind of flip it, belly up, and finish blending. Here the same. Push it up. Now removing the remaining hair. Hey there, I have a message for you. Did you know I have hundreds of detailed tutorials showing on a step-by-step in how to cut and style all types of hair in my app? Plus, you can be part of a private community where you can ask all your questions directed to me and of course, connect with barbers all over the world. If you want to become a barber with a high performance and make 6 figures a year, join us. The link is on the description on this video. Always start from the guard that I started with 2 was 2 closed. Now the guard that connects with the 2 closed was 1.5. 1.5 open, open, 1.5 halfway closed. You see, I start from the line, I go all the way close to the 2. So now I'm gonna keep working on this line with one open all the way, closing my lever all the way. So with one open, working on a lever, one closed. One closed now, almost finished, but I need to put it back my half, and then working with my 0 open, using my lever to finish blending the line. Putting back my half, half open, closing my lever. Since the graduation line, the guideline that I'm blending was created with a 1, so now when I finish closing here my lever with a half, the line is going to be like almost 100% disappeared. Now 0, just work on details. Now I'm going to use my regular comb, my regular shears, just to kind of dust it off the hair here a little bit. Trim the length, what is overlapping here, on top of where I worked with clippers, with the guards. Now here I'm doing point cutting, adding some texture a little bit higher, but since the hair is kind of short, I'm lifting the hair with I'm going to work here. So now I just grab my barbering comb and I'm going to start working low in the transition with my barbering comb. When I say transition, where I stop with my guards, with my clipper, and then where the long hair starts. So finish my scissor work. Now I'm working on my outline, my hairline. So I'm using my straight razor here just to create a crisper line. Line is gonna be more crisp. Always maintaining my natural look. One hand, I use the palm, and the other, I'm grooming with my fingers. Now I'm going to use the comb. So that's how I do my style. I did blow dry a little bit with the grooming at first in the beginning. Now I dried, add some texture. I now apply a little bit of paste. Now I'm going to use my vent brush. I'm going to put all the hair in place, and then I'm working with my creativity to create something beautiful for him. Now I'm going to use 2 combs. Okay, I'm going to use a wider tooth comb and my regular comb, my cutting comb. The wider tooth is to create some quiff sections here. And the smaller comb, my regular comb, I'm going to work on the edge where my transition area is to make the hair more neat and clean. Now with my regular comb, working on the edge. You guys saw it, you guys saw the step by step how I do a comb over with a natural side part.